Each year, senior students from the College of Engineering present their senior capstone projects in the Memorial Union Ballroom. The projects represent over a year of work by each student involved and have a wide range of different applications.
Today's Expo is basically highlighting all of the work that our senior design students have accomplished over the last 2 semesters in mechanical engineering. And so the first semester they have to come up and brainstorm different ideas to solve a problem and narrow down those ideas down to one solution. Once they come up with that solution and identify that as the final one, then in the second semester they actually build it out, they prototype it, optimize it, and make sure that it works the way they intended it to.
The projects are sponsored by different organizations and are a good representation of what engineers might expect on the job.
You know, a lot of our projects are industrial sponsored, and so they're giving us problems that are very realistic to what they're going to be doing once they've completed their degree and they get their first job. And so the type of problem that they're solving in senior design, yes, prepares them for what they're going to see outside.
Throughout the capstone project, students directly apply principles learned in the classes they have already taken.
So the main benefit from our capstone, our senior design process, is that they get to use a lot of the tools that they learned along the way from different classes and actually apply it to solve a real problem.
So the mathematical side, I always thought, math was useless. It's like, why do I need to know all these extraneous equations? But everything builds on top of itself. And you don't see it until you actually have a project in front of you and realize all the mathematical equations you used, all of the problems that you think were just dumb and you're doing them for hours upon hours, everything builds up atop itself.
Although some projects may seem extremely difficult, students learn how to take each problem one step at a time.
You know, at first with the capstone, it might seem like a really daunting process to have to solve this problem, go from point A all the way to point B. But as soon as you start kind of scheduling that out and biting at it, piece by piece, then over that course of 2 semesters, you can see your accomplishment at the end and how what you thought was going to be a really insurmountable task you can achieve if you break it up, if you have a solid plan to work through the entire 2 semesters.
So any engineering project, there's never a point A to point B. And you notice that even a lot of swearing, a lot of long nights, and a project will never be as easy as they seem. Just putting in the shelving in this thing, it took hours upon hours because you think there's always one right method, but there never is.
So, throughout the process, the students can get frustrated. They can, boy, this isn't working. I've got this barrier, or this part is on order and it's not coming in. But they seem to always pull it together and get it done. And the culmination is how excited all these different teams are to show off what they've been able to accomplish.
Reporting for the Bison Information Network, I'm Adam Toffel.